Hey guys, welcome back to another video. With the new Sulfur update announced just last Saturday, I realized that Mojang has so much potential to add additional ores. We all thought that Sulfur would be used to fertilize crops, or something similar to its real life use. But since we only have the building blocks, I'd like to present 3 new ore-inspired blocks that would make Minecraft super immersive and be connected to the real world at the same time. And before diving into that, I'd like to publicize my thoughts on the new update. Before we get into the nitty-gritty though, I'd like to thank you all so much for 50 subscribers. I won't bore you out with excessive gratefulness, but I hope you're aware that I'm super proud of what we've accomplished. Anyways, back to the video. Personally, I think this is a very mid update overall. In my eyes, based on the teasers, it had great potential, but I don't think the features they discussed embrace the full significance of Sulfur. First of all, they could have made it so that Sulfur could be used for something else other than just being a building block, and the community agrees as well. We all agree that Sulfur could have been associated with TNT in some way, since it's a key ingredient in gunpowder IRL. Or at least it could have been used to improve durability of tools or to make a better version of flint and steel. Anything to make it feel more connected with the game's mechanics. Also, some people, including me, were expecting a volcano update since sulfur deposits exist in volcanoes, and because some teasers from Mojang have revolved around the nether and magma cubes, which could have also entailed a new biome in the red dimension. Also, in terms of the sulfur cube, I think it's a great mob for what its purpose was, which is to be a minigame starter, but in terms of survival Minecraft, other than just being a fun toy, it's kinda limited. Like, in older updates we got mobs with purposes, such as the happy gas for building in the sky, the copper golem for sorting chests, the nautilus for building faster underwater, and many more. But sulfur cubes are alright in terms of the survival aspect. Now, those were the things I didn't like too much, but I definitely love some parts of the update. The look of the new caves is awesome, and the sulfur hot spring pools are very well done. Also, one of my favorite features is the existence of potent sulfur infested water, and giving nausea to the players is such a niche way to include that element in the biome. Also, the building blocks themselves look nice, and I've seen numerous comments saying we got a McDonald's block set, and the community is super right about that. Finally, the addition of Cinnabar was a really nice touch, and because of it, players are allowed to be more in touch with the natural side of Minecraft. In fact, I didn't even know what Cinnabar was before I watched the Minecraft live video, so now I know what more elements are in the real world, and this makes the game more meaningful to everybody in general. Overall, the update itself is okay in my mind, but arguably way better than the last update, which is basically just a resource pack if you think about it. Now, moving on, here's the first new ore I think Mojang should add. Mercury. First of all, I chose this ore block because it would tie in very well to the Chaos Cubed update, but not to Sulfur, to Cinnabar. If you didn't know, Cinnabar is mainly used to extract mercury by burning it, and now that we have the block in Minecraft, lighting it on flint and steel could produce the mercury block. In fact, thinking about it, using dripstone in a cauldron would make much more sense, because in real life, mercury is liquid at room temperature, so we could probably also get a bucket of mercury item which could be poured on players to damage them. In terms of technical uses, mercury could also be used for a new thermometer item, which could help builders find out the temperature of biomes, or if not, it could be tied in with redstone in some way. Next, our second mystery ore is zinc. Zinc is a mineral that is actually present in a lot of foods, and humans actually require it to function properly. So using this knowledge, I know a perfect way that Mojang could embed it into Minecraft. It could be a food item by itself, or rather, maybe even an addition to food items that can make them more healthier, and give the player more health/healing or something similar through an effect. For example, it could give the strength effect, the regeneration effect, or even a custom effect that helps heal their health. Additionally, zinc slabs are attached to boat hulls to prevent corrosion and make sure that they don't rust. So, if not for food, zinc could be used to stop copper from oxidizing permanently. Copper could be given a zinc coating and never oxidize again, meaning unlike beeswax, it can't accidentally be unwaxed by right-clicking it with an axe. And this makes sure you don't have to keep on re-waxing your copper. Finally, the last ore that I think would be useful for Mojang to add is Chromium. And what's special about this ore block is that IRL, it is used to make stainless steel, which is a super strong material. So, if the devs were to add Chromium, they would also have to add the stainless steel block, which could be an early game and easily obtainable blast resistant block, which would be an alternate to obsidian or netherite blocks. And also, to make stainless steel, just like how it's made in the real world, chromium would have to be smelted and combined with iron ingots, and this mixture would result in this amazing block. Anyways, those are the 3 new ores I think would be splendid to have in the game. And apart from the reasons I mentioned to add the blocks and the uses they could have, I'm sure the community, which is you guys by the way, could figure out numerous other ways these ore blocks could contribute to the game. So let me know your ideas and critiques in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and also tell me what you think about this style of videos, and if you like them, I'll try my best to produce more heavily polished long forms. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!